Fidelity probability calculator real quickly for good old boys AMC GME. See what we're looking at for tomorrow. I don't expect anything too major to happen in between short interest settlement periods. Seems to me like if you go back and look throughout history, a lot of the runs come around the 15th and 30th of the month when the short interest settlement windows occur. Let's take a look at the options chain real quick. AMC, we're seeing lots of resistance here at the $6 strike. However, there's a lot of in the money. I'm sorry, a lot of out of the money puts all the way down to 2.5. Now remember, if you're a hedge fund trading and you're getting puts, worst case scenario for put position, if they're cash secured, is you still acquire the underlying stock. So all of this open interest here can be seen as an attempt to acquire the stock if it does happen to go down that low. Also, of course, it could be sold puts, so keep that in mind as well. It could go both ways. But just looking at the chain in and of itself, most of the resistance is stacked at 3.5. Most of the resistance is stacked at 6. But there is also some way out here at 12.5. So just keep all that in mind. That's what the chain looks like going into this week. Now, as far as the calculator is concerned, let's take a look at tomorrow's trading date, the 21st. Yeah, about a 34.75% chance to close above where we did yesterday, or today, I mean, and a 65.25% chance to close below. Now let's do the same for GME. And let's do the same thing, 21st. Just about the same, 38.46% chance to close above and a 61.54% chance to close below. Let's take a look at the options chain to see if anything has changed there. Again, anyone in the group, all you got to do to get this information is simply just do /options all, and we'll do AMC first. And we will download it. And I like to use Omni just because very quick at charting these things. So let's go ahead and upload the file we just downloaded. And this is AMC first. Please visualize the data for calls, puts, open interest versus volume across each expiration date. Also consider profit potential. Because remember, we looked at this a while back, and it showed that the profit potential was spiking up to the 21st of June. Then it considerably dropped off. So we're going to see if that is still the case once we can get a nice visual of the data from the spreadsheet. While this is working, I'm going to go ahead and get the GME data, options all, GME. Please do a bar chart. Could not see what it did. Let's download the GME data. And we'll actually look at ourselves too, just to double check. Let's go ahead and open, browse. We're going to do downloads. We're going to do all files. And we're going to go ahead and just open up both of these. So this one is AMC. So let's go ahead and do strike, expiry. We'll do, let's see here, open interest. We'll do, let's do the IV. We have the OPP. Yeah, there's the options profit potential. Let's just go ahead and look at that. Where's the volume? Right here in volume. So let's go ahead and look at this data selection just to see what we get. Okay, so OPP, options profit potential. That's what we wanted to look at here. So let's go ahead and see this. It's moved a little bit. It still slightly goes up to the 28th, but then down again to the 19th. We have a slight rise between the 19th and the 20th of December. Then it drops significantly, and then by June of next year, we see a massive increase in profit potential. So this is something to take note of. Let's go back to GPT and look and see what we got here for this chart. Okay, so yeah, 621 OPEC seems to be where all the OI is stacked. That's where the most volume is stacked, comparatively speaking. This week we have more volume than open interest. Volume is the darker shaded color. Now let's do the same for GME. Please do the same here. And then there's also a new feature that I've added to the Discord. Like if you just ask a question, like let's say short interest AMC question mark, the bot's going to actually run the function for you and get that information back to you right here in the main chat. And it works as long as you have a ticker in the question. Basically anything you could think of, like if I did balance sheet AMC versus balance sheet GME, which is better? For example, it will run both AMC and GME, get the balance sheet for each one, run a comparative analysis, and then give the results back to Discord. For now, here is the look for GME. It's kind of the same. You have a lot of volume here for the 24th, and then it drops off as we get to OPEX 621, and then you see a significant amount of open interest there, and likewise for the volume. So there's that. But let's take a look here what we got. Verdict: based on the above data, GameStop showcases a stronger balance sheet compared to AMC Holdings, primarily due to its higher liquidity, lower liabilities, and positive equity. So there's that. But yeah, there's a probability calculator and some options data for you. I don't expect anything. Again, maybe until the next short settlement window. You just never know. But keep an eye on it. 15th and 30th of each month.